absolutely gripping. I mean, it just all this bumpiness. Ugh.
For thousands of New Yorkers, crossing the Whitestone Bridge is just part of a humdrum morning commute. But for Lauren Reyes, it's a daily anxiety attack.
It just makes me so damn nervous. It really does. Yeah, my heart definitely is running a little faster than it usually does.
She's terrified the bridge may collapse.
You just see everything in disrepair. So it's just a constant reminder of, you know, there's work to be done on this bridge.
Lauren's fears may not be irrational. Some experts have been screaming for major repairs to the nation's bridges ever since this.
A catastrophic event would not be an understatement.
The 2008 collapse of Minneapolis's I-35 bridge, which killed 13 people. Construction lawyer Barry LePatner says we haven't learned our lesson.
If you had to give a grade to bridges all around this country,
they are an F to a D at best.
For years, LePatner's been combing through engineering records, rating bridges all over the country. He says 8,000 are ready to fall down any day now.
It's time for Americans to understand how perilous the situation is with regard to our bridges.
And collapse isn't the only concern. Cracks and corrosion, he says, can cause sudden, frightening moments like this one in 2009 at the Cambridge Street Bridge in Boston when rocks came raining down on this woman's windshield.
It sounded like an explosion. I mean, I'm very lucky.
But some were not in 1983 when the Mianus River Bridge collapsed, sending 2 tractor trailers plunging off I-95. And there are the 18,000 other bridges LePatner calls fracture critical, meaning if one piece falls, the whole thing goes down.
Gravity always wins. Each of them will fall in time. They all go straight down. Every one of them is destined to meet the same fate.
So it's not a matter of if?
It's only when.
Yet there are bridges that get a stamp of approval. The George Washington Bridge, Michigan's Mackinac, and the majestic Golden Gate. But according to the Federal Highway Administration, a whopping 67,000 bridges need serious maintenance, rehabilitation, or replacement. LePatner has New Jersey's Pulaski Skyway first on his rogues gallery of bridges to watch. The crumbling 80-year-old bridge, immortalized in the opening credits of The Sopranos, needs to be replaced. Next up, the Coronado Bay Bridge in San Diego. According to the watchdog group Transportation for America, it's structurally deficient. At 44 years old, shows cracks in its deck. The North LaSalle Street Bridge in Chicago also makes the cut, showing its age at 85 with advanced deterioration. And there's even the iconic Brooklyn Bridge at 129, one of the oldest in the country. It needs new ramps. But the scariest of the scary, LePatner says, is New York's 3.5-mile Tappan Zee, still carrying thousands of commuters every day, 7 years longer than it was built for.
What's wrong with that bridge? What's happening?
Well, it was designed in the late 50s on the cheap and without the necessary engineering to ensure its long-term stability.
How often do you drive across the Tappan Zee?
I will never go over that bridge.
You won't drive across that bridge at all?
No.
We took a ride under the massive superstructure with Westchester County Executive Rob Astorino.
I mean, look at the rust. You see the rust over here along the whole roadway.
He admits it won't win a beauty contest and is pushing plans for a replacement, but insists the Tappan Zee is not about to fall down.
For the average person, you look at that and say, ooh.
Right. That looks creaky.
That's creaky, that's scary. So I get that. But, you know, when the inspectors come out all the time, we're relying on their information, and if they continue to deem it safe, then we have to assume it is. But the day that they come and say it's not is the day that we're in for big trouble.
Are you worried, though, that some people might look at you as Chicken Little? The sky is falling, the sky is falling, about these bridges?
I never want to be in an interview with someone like you or anybody for the media the day after the next bridge fails and say, I told you so.
Fixing the nation's bridges will take time and cost billions of dollars. But for now, commuters like Lauren Reyes are thankful they made it across today.
And now we're on the off-ramp and I'm good to go. I can start relaxing again.
But there's always tomorrow.
You can find a list of bad bridges across the country. Is there one in your town? At abcnews.com/2020.